Here are 5 surprising facts about Socrates you didn't know.
1. The famous quote, "One thing I know that I know nothing," is often associated with Socrates. However, this is a misattribution. This quote, often misunderstood as a direct statement from Socrates, actually originates from a passage in Plato's Socrates' Apology, where Socrates recounts a conversation with a politician from Athens. This clarification is crucial to understanding the true origins of the quote in Socrates' teachings.
I once met a man considered wise to prove he was wiser than me. I won't reveal his name, but he was a politician from Athens. As we talked, I realized that although he appeared wise to himself and others, he was not. I tried to show him that he didn't know what he thought he knew. Since then, he has become hostile towards me. As I left, I realized that I may be wiser than him because neither of us truly knew anything excellent or good enough. However, the difference is that he thought he knew something when he didn't, while I, knowing that I don't know, do not presume to know anything. In this aspect, I am slightly wiser than him as I do not think I know what I don't know.
2. Socrates, a profoundly captivating intellectual, did not leave behind any written works, or at least none have been discovered. Our understanding of him is constructed from the writings of his contemporaries Plato and Xenophon. Some scholars propose that Plato ascribed some of his teachings to Socrates. We can also glean insights into Socrates' life from Aristophanes, a playwright who often satirized Socrates in his works. However, his satirical works necessitate a meticulous and discerning approach, as they may not provide a wholly accurate portrayal of Socrates. This clarification is essential to understanding the limitations and nuances of our sources.
3. Socrates was not just a philosopher, but also a hoplite who served his city as a humble soldier. He fought in at least 3 military campaigns for the Athenians. The Battle of Potidaea in 432 BC, Delium in 424 BC, and Amphipolis in 422 BC. According to Diogenes Laertius, during the Battle of Delium, Socrates saved Xenophon's life by lifting him after he fell from his horse. Socrates left the battle with discipline and defended himself. In the Potidaea campaign, he also demonstrated his courage. Despite being praised for his bravery in warfare, Socrates gave the Athenian prize to Alcibiades, a testament to his selflessness and humility.
4. Socrates was a highly respected philosopher who believed in living a simple life. He was famous for his modesty, which is reflected in his daily habits. He was known for refusing any reward, believing that pursuing money and material possessions could lead to moral decay and a loss of personal integrity. Instead, he placed great value on the virtues of temperance and self-control. He believed that those who eat with appetite do not need to desire more, and those who drink with pleasure do not need to get drunk. He says the key to true happiness and contentment is living a life of simplicity and moderation. Socrates also believed those who needed very little were closest to the gods. He thought that material possessions were not essential for leading a fulfilling life, and that true happiness could only be attained by living a virtuous life. Comedians often ridiculed Socrates' teachings, but in doing so they unknowingly praised him. He used to say that it is interesting how people can easily list their possessions but cannot determine how many true friends they have. For him, true friendship was a rare and valuable asset that could not be measured in material terms.
5. The Athenians immediately regretted their decision after Socrates was condemned and executed. As a sign of mourning, the wrestling arenas and gyms stopped operating. Among his accusers, Meletus was sentenced to death, while the others were expelled. It is said that they also encountered distress in the cities where they fled and were expelled from there. In contrast, Athenians honored the memory of Socrates by commissioning a bronze statue made by Lysippos. This detailed account of the aftermath of Socrates' execution provides a glimpse into the societal impact of his death and the Athenians' complex response.